Cheers, everybody, and welcome back to CASK 529. I'm Bryan.
And I'm Shona.
And we are back with another Wednesday night trivia for the month of December.
We are super excited.
This will be the halfway mark.
Yeah, week number 2.
Have people making moves tonight.
It's going fast. You know, honestly, and everybody knows this, we have to film the Advent countdown box way in advance. And so sometimes I'm forgetting what day it is because of filming the different shows in advance. But yeah, this is only week 2. However, that means it's December 11th and it has flown by for us.
It really has, because while those that are participating in the Advent box with us are on day 11, we are not. And so it feels like it's about over.
It does, sadly.
Yeah, so we've had a great time. Hopefully those that are participating are enjoying the Advent box. See great comments, so I think everybody's enjoying it.
Yeah, we're having a blast with it, honestly.
Yeah, we are.
It's been a great time.
And we've tried a lot of stuff, just like you guys, that you haven't had.
Yep.
There's been a lot of the stuff we haven't had. A lot of the stuff we have had, and it hits different now. So
Yeah, I'm going to let you say cheers to everybody in the chat.
Let me hit the chat room. It's loading up here pretty quick. So I got a lot of people prior to us. Okay, so cheers to Rick Moreland. Charles, thanks for joining us. Jaden, thank you for joining us, sir. Stephen Scone, Mr. Ritchie, Urban Kitty, Mr. John Shank. Cheers to all you guys. Thank you for taking some time out of your Wednesday night to join us. Cheers to Tam Adams. Joe B., thank you for joining us, sir. Alan Adams. Rob, the SS supervisor, thank you for joining us. There's Mitch Adams. Cheers to you, sir. Thanks for joining us. Let's see, Gandy Road, thank you for joining us. We're looking forward to meeting up with Gandy this coming weekend.
We are, yes, on Sunday.
Keith, thanks for joining us, sir. Cheers to you. I think I'm almost to the bottom. Thing just jumped.
It jumps. It is really hard to keep track.
So if I
do you
miss
have
somebody,
Troy?
I see Troy there now.
Thinner 1122.
And our other Tam.
Wilmington Piper.
Tamara's in there.
Yep.
Fenner, cheers to you. Thanks for joining us. I think that's a new name.
It is. To me, it is. So welcome. Happy to have you.
Absolutely.
While Brian's looking at that, I am going to go over the rules for trivia night. Most of you know these. It's all repeat. I apologize. But sometimes, there's new people. They need to know. So each Wednesday night in December, except for the last week, we will be playing on Thursday because Christmas is on Wednesday. We will be playing 2 rounds of 10 questions each. The first round tonight is going to be Christmas movie trivia. The second round is just general Christmas trivia. And you
guys are going to score some points tonight because I took the movie trivia one and got a 900 out of it.
Well, a 90. Yeah.
90. I got 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. But I will tell you, I did not write these questions. I cheated this week They were Christmas preloaded questions that I picked and chose from. So if any of them's wrong, I apologize, but I promise you, I took them out of a bank of questions.
She's already dating.
I am.
Nothing's
know.
gone wrong yet. She's dating.
So tonight's prize, again, sticking with the $10 Amazon gift cards that will be emailed to the winners. For every 1,000 points accumulated during the month, you get an entry for the grand prize, which this month is the Weller Antique 107 and the CASK 529 tasting binder that has our tasting sheets and stuff inside of it. You will have that personalized with your name, a quote, whatever you want on it. And then if you score a score of 529 during any round, you receive an extra 1,000 points, which will get you an extra entry plus 1,000 points, which gets you closer towards being the 2024 Whiskey Trivia Champion, which at the end of the month, we'll add all the points from September through December, find out who our Whiskey Champion is. They will get the trophy with their name etched in it.
And why only September to December? We didn't start.
We didn't start till September.
So the idea is, though, next year it will run all 12 months.
Yep.
We will do whiskey trivia or some sort of trivia all year. So the challenge or the competition will be much stiffer. I want to say, because I didn't see him earlier. You might have mentioned him, but cheers to Wilmington Piper for joining
Yes,
us.
cheers. I think I might have, but I can't remember.
I'm thinking you said it, but I know I did not. So I think that's about the only new name that popped up while you were explaining the rules.
We got a house full tonight. All right, guys, I'm going to switch screens. Go ahead and let you guys get going with the sign in to the trivia. I have pinned the link. It is also on the screen, just https://play.triviamaker.com, and I will get the code also in the chat, but that code is 736319.
And Shauna's got us drinking not bourbon tonight. She's got us drinking some bubbly. Don't know why.
Well, I'm
do know why. Do you want to share why?
I am. I'm going to share why. Tomorrow night we are hosting whiskey night. We have 2 extra participants that we normally do not have. So we have 16 total people tasting. We are doing 5 tastings instead of 4 that we normally do.
So that's
I had
80.
to buy additional Glens. All the Glens are washed, and I told Brian, you are not touching a Glen tonight because I have the exact number that we need for tomorrow, and I don't want to wash any more Glens.
So I think that number, quick math in my head, I think that number is 80 Glens, and we have 80 Glens.
Yeah, and so that's why he's not allowed to drink bourbon out of a
I'm not
Glen
allowed to
tonight.
have bourbon, I guess, unless I drink it out of plastic, and you know that's not good.
I mean, you can drink it out of a rocks glass.
Yeah, I could do that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that. So Brian's banned from using Glens this evening. We're working on getting everything set up for tomorrow.
To be seen and not touched.
That's right. So we're drinking bubbly because I had gotten it out for Thanksgiving and had it in the refrigerator, but we did not drink it. And I thought, since we're not doing whiskey trivia, but Christmas trivia, why not have some bubbly?
Cheers to William Hall. Thanks for joining us, sir. Joe B is drinking 2XO Palm Tree Edition.
Oh.
That's a new one on me.
That is.
Not the 2XO, but the Palm Tree Edition.
Rarely.
Oh, come on now. You can't go there.
He does, but it's rare. He has been very good at leaving the Glens for me to wash for the last month.
I think that's fake news, Charles.
I think they're going to believe me over you.
Well, yeah, and that's bogus because you can tell them whatever you want because you think, oh, they're going to believe me.
Jaden's having 1960s Old Crow. Yeah, Yeah, see, John drinking, he says us drinking bubbly is so festive, and that's what I was going for.
That goes with the hat, John.
Mm-hmm. It does.
And Charles, I blame you for these hats.
I feel like Charles gets so much blame.
Keith,
welcome.
we started out with, I don't know, probably 18 Glens when we started. And as our events have grown, we've added 6 here and 6 there. And we currently have 80. Now I know that's not divisible by 6.
But we've
However,
broken
there
some.
has been a few that have been dropped in the sink, or I think we've probably broke 4. I think
I don't
4
know.
we've broke.
It's all good. All right, I'm going to give everybody 1 more minute to get signed in. It looks like we have 18 players currently.
Charles, most of it is deserved.
Okay, I am going to go ahead. Oh, good, Bourbon Hunter Lee just got in. If anybody joins late and they see, they can still join mid trivia. They just may have to wait a question, and everything is in the chat that they would need. So I am going to go ahead and get started.
Cheers to Bourbon Hunter Lee. Thanks for joining us tonight.
Yes. Good luck, everybody. I don't think you're going to need it tonight.
John's drinking a little Sierra Nevada Celebration Ale.
Nice.
That's I've had some Sierra Nevada actually. I can't think of where, but I've had Sierra Nevada.
I don't know. I don't think I have.
Not necessarily the Celebration Ale. I might have had it out at Sierra's.
Maybe.
No pun intended.
Just so everybody knows, just in case we have ties on the rounds tonight, because I have a feeling maybe we will for first place, we will just spin the wheel to see who wins the prize.
Cheers to Big T from the patio. He's changed his name up on us a little bit,
He did.
which made him lose his wrench.
E.H. Taylor Straight Rye. Oh, that one's a good one, Charles. And Steven drinking water at work. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that.
Way to be responsible, Steven.
That's right.
Everybody give it up for Steven in the chat.
Okay, we have Mitch and Troy in first with 93 points. Then we have John, Gandy, Joe, and Jaden in second with 92. And then in third place, we have Wilmington Piper, Keith, Alan, and Tammy. Great job, guys.
There's T. He's back. He switched back. That Big T must have been his alter ego.
Hey, T, we have non-whiskey trivia tonight. This is all Christmas trivia, so feel free to join in there. I promise I didn't even write these questions, so they can't be too hard. I promise. If you all didn't have a chance to check out Life from the Patios live tonight, they were playing like a Jeopardy type or the Family Feud or something. It was really
Feud.
fun.
I wanna say it's Family Feud
I
type.
enjoyed your show tonight, guys. It was fun. Okay, first place is Mitch. Second is John and Jaden, and third is Gandy. Great job. On to question number 3.
Guys are smoking them.
Joe B had some help. He just watched that movie.
Good call on that movie choice tonight, Joe B.
Ooh, everybody answered that one quick. All right, Mitch is still in the lead. Jaden coming in second, and Tammy coming in third. On to question number 4. Stephen, I'm better with the whiskey. Next week I'll try to go back to a whiskey one and then a Christmas one. Mitch in first, Jaden in second, and Tammy in third. Great job. On to number 5.
Stephen, it seems like you either watch movies or you don't. So I get that. I understand what you're saying. There are some types of movies that I don't know the first thing about.
If these questions were all based on Hallmark movies, I can guarantee you Brian would get every question correct.
You know what? I probably wouldn't. I do watch them, but I don't really know. I don't pay that much attention. I think it's just comfort noise.
Ooh, Jaden's taking the lead. Troy in second and Mitch in third.
I like these comedy Christmas movies.
Yeah. Okay, I think it's question number 6. You guys are speeding through these.
Keeping you on your toes.
Yeah. While you're going through this, how's everybody's Christmas shopping, or their shopping and wrapping and holiday season so far? Parties? How's everything going? Everybody surviving so far? Halfway through the month almost?
'Tis the season to be jolly.
Jaden's still in the lead, Troy in second, and Keith coming up in third.
Charles, I think you're going to find it's suspect. Because I don't remember one of those.
Actually, I think that was, Die Hard was one of the question choices. I don't think it did make it in this, though.
I am definitely on board with you, though, Charles. That is a Christmas movie. That's like an ongoing debate for years. Is Die Hard a Christmas movie or not?
So Jaden's still in the lead, Troy in second,
Stephen
and
got one right.
Wilmington Piper in third at the moment.
Joe, that's interesting. I did not know that. Jimmy Stewart had King of Kentucky in that movie.
And Troy missed 529 by 1. No. You still got a few more questions too, Troy, so you'll probably miss it by a lot more. I think everybody's probably going to miss 529 significantly tonight. I think everybody's going to go over it.
Well, that's per round, right?
Yeah, per round, yeah.
There's some people I thought I saw that were still down there in the 300s.
Yeah, you're right. There's a chance. So
There's-
Jaden's still in first, Troy in second, and Wilmington Piper in third. I may have lost count. I think we're on question number 8.
Guess we'll know when there's no more.
We will. Jaden's still in the lead. Troy right behind him, and Tammy coming in third.
Look at Jaden go.
Rob, 525.
525.
Hey, that's my birthday, so, you know, that almost counts, Rob, almost.
But not quite.
Rob, you need to text Jeff and Charlie to see where they're at.
I sent all 3 of those guys a reminder text this afternoon. And so I did my part.
Cheers, Father Fortenberry.
Cheers to you, Jamie. this would have been the night for you to come play trivia, man, because
He still has time. There's one more round.
Shauna threw up a batch of Christmas movie questions.
And then the other one's just general Christmas trivia. Oh, I guess we were farther along. Jaden, great job. First place.
Good job, Jaden.
Jaden, I will get you your Amazon gift card emailed to you after the trivia rounds and the live is over this evening. So be watching for that in your email. Just checking real quick to see if we had a 529. We didn't. Oh, Rick, you almost. Rick had a 531.
Oh, Rick.
So close. Make sure. Good job, guys. I'm going to switch over. Let Bryan entertain you for a second while I'm exporting the results.
Okay, I want to know, got a handful of guys and girls in the chat tonight that are participating in the Christmas Advent box with us. Today is day 11. What has been the favorite pour so far of the 11 samples? Which one has been the favorite? There's been several good ones, in our opinion. I kind of think that that Frey Ranch on day one, that was
It was
that
good.
came out of the gate swinging, didn't it? And it was holding its ground. Thanks, Rob, for letting everybody know to hit that like button. We sure would appreciate that. Joe said, JD. Yeah, Charles, that was a real banger for day 10. That single barrel proof rye. Man, that's a great pour.
I agree with Rick. That Blue Note. I'm a huge fan of Blue Note, that juke joint uncut.
Yep, that's a
It's-
good one too.
Yeah, really good.
I'll tell you, I hope that you guys are really enjoying that because, man, I feel like Shauna picked some killer bottles to put in that box.
I really tried. I think maybe I may have had a few not so great, but I really did try. I'm excited to do it again. I almost wish I could pay someone to go, like one of our friends. Maybe I could get Mike or Terry to do it for us next year to buy the bottles so that I don't know what any of the bottles are.
We'll have
Well, then I'd have to pour them, so that's not going to work.
20-year Pappy in there and everything else if they go.
I don't think anybody would mind. I would just mind
We
the bill.
would.
All right, guys, I am going to switch over to get the second round going so you guys can see that. And again, this is just general whiskey trivia.
Cheers to the Bourbon Nerd and the Chill Will for joining us tonight. Glad to have you here. Mrs. Lori, I think I missed you earlier, so cheers and thanks for joining us. She scored the Jack Single Barrel Proof Rye the highest so far on her,
That is such a good one.
spreadsheet.
You know, you cannot go wrong with those Jack Daniels, at least not in my opinion. Any of the ones that are in the square bottles, and I'm going to be honest, I used to shy away from them. I've always been a Jack and Coke person, like ever since I was young. I like Jack Daniels, so it wasn't that, but I guess I just steered clear of it.
I
But
think for me it was because I was never that big of a Jack fan. I mean, I would have an occasional Jack and Coke. To me, the square bottle was a gimmick. You know what I mean? It was not the traditional Jack bottle
right,
that you related to the brand.
right. But it's so good.
Yeah, but as we're finding out, those are the bottles you want.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw this out there for everybody that is participating in the box. Charles threw a comment out to us sometime back a few days ago.
Okay.
What?
I was looking in here. Sorry.
Oh. If you've got your scores or you can remember what your scores were, jot those down and maybe we'll try to compile some sort of a spreadsheet at the end to see where everybody scored. What I know Sean and I wrote our scores down every every sample. So we have those.
Yes.
But if you've got your scores, make note of them. And we'll try to gather up as much of that data as we can at the end.
We'll post all the scores for everybody.
We'll see what it looks like.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
And we can start with ours. We'll get it out there on the Patreon page. Maybe Christmas Eve, or it might be the 26th by the time we get it out there, but we'll get it out there.
Yeah. We'll get it out there. We'll get it out there. Shona
Mr.
said,
Richie J said he has some JD Select Store picks that are great. I bet they are.
I bet they are too.
Yep. Oh, there's a Heroes Edition. Charles said
138.6
Yeah.
proof.
That would sure burn a hole in my tongue.
Joe had a fifth of Jack Daniels 90 proof bunkered back in the day, but his brother found it.
So Rick said the JD Rye is a little hot, but would be second. You know, I'm trying to remember my scores, but I remember that Sagamore double rye, the double oaked rye.
Oh,
that
that's
had to
right.
be, I think, one of my.
In fact, after we had the Sagamore double oaked, because the bottles, once we filled up all the Advent boxes, the bottles were pretty much gone.
Yeah.
So, Mark, that does the Friday Night Lives with Mike and I, him and Casey were out last Saturday.
They were in Toledo
yeah,
area?
They were, yeah.
And found us another
And
one.
found us a bottle. So we have a bottle. We don't have it in our possession yet, but we have a bottle, and we're pretty excited about that because that was a good pour, and I'd forgotten about that one.
Yes. So that, I mean, the Jack Daniel's obviously good, but I would say that Sagamore was really good. It was a really nice surprise.
And you had tasted that, right?
Mm-hmm,
Before
I had.
the Advent.
I
But
did.
you were the only one that tasted it. So I was thrilled with that one.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get the trivia started. We have 23 people in there.
Guys, if you'd hit that like button, we sure would appreciate it.
Yep, I was trying to read Joe's comment real quick. I had a fifth of Jack Daniel's 90 proof bunkered back in the day, but my brother found it and drank it. Oh, that darn brother.
What are brothers for, Joe?
All right, here we go. Good luck, everyone.
Better stop before you strap my hand down.
I know. I looked over at him. It's taking people a little bit longer to answer these ones. Had to sit there and hum the song.
I didn't do well on this one.
Okay, we have Mitch in first, Wilmington Piper, Tammy, Alan, Lori, all in second. And in third, we have Charles, Bourbon Kitty, Troy, William, Joe, Rick, and Rob. Great job, guys and gals. All right, here we go. Number 2.
Who knows their Christmas carols?
They're not all Christmas carols, I promise you, just some of them are.
That one's going to go the distance.
It is. Okay, Charles is in first, Troy right behind him. Then we have Mitch, Bourbon Nerd, in third. Great job. Like from the video, 5 golden rings. Love it. On to number 3.
Charles.
I love Adam Sandler movies.
I don't know if there's any truth to it or not, but they say he's remaking Happy Gilmore. Or
Oh,
not
really?
remaking it, but actually coming out with a sequel to it.
Oh, Joby said Rick should clean up here. He's a musician. You should, Rick. You should be right on that. However, I promise you, they're not all music songs. Stephen, don't smoke. I can't even say that. How it's said.
Marijuanica.
Yeah. See how everybody did. Troy taking the lead. Charles in second and Jaden coming in third. Okay, I think this is question number 4. Cheers, whiskey sippers.
Cheers, Todd. Thanks for joining us, sir. Great to have you.
Chill Will Rocco, cheers. He found his first stag today. Awesome. And he didn't have to sell an organ to get it. Congratulations on that find.
I'm happy for you, Chillwell. That's a good bottle to get. And
Steve.
the fact that you did not have to part with any organs.
Yeah.
Makes
Steve, you can't be a quitter. Remember, all points add up for the Whiskey Trivia Trophy. And they all accumulate to thousands, so even if you get 100 points.
That's right. I mean, the trophy's really what's on the line because
Right.
nobody cares about the bottle. Everybody's playing for the trophy.
That's right. Troy in first still, Charles in second, and Tammy in third. I think we are in question number 5.
T said these are hard questions.
No, I did not write them. I promise. I picked them from a bank, and I tried.
Hey, you threw an eggnog question in there. Was that for
That
me?
was for you,
Thank you.
Mister. I buy cartons of eggnog as soon as it comes out.
Listen, they're only on the shelf for a month. Thanksgiving
2
to
months.
Christmas. No, Thanksgiving to Christmas is a month.
It feels like it's 2 months of eggnog cartons that he, and
Listen.
he does not do this, I promise you, but I do not drink eggnog, and we're the only ones in our home. He will get those and he will drink them like they're little
Oh, I'll
pints
drink
of,
them right out of the carton because they only come in
well, here
quarts.
they do. Like
Here,
the little,
yeah,
the
here you can
little
only get it in
paper,
the quart.
the
The
cardboard.
paper, and they got a little screw top on them, and nobody else is drinking it. It's like my little shot of whiskey. I just go get a shot of it.
That's what you should put in it. You should put some bourbon in it. Spike
You
that
know
baby.
what? I've tried spiking it, and I don't really care for it.
Okay, we have Troy keeping the lead. We have Charles in second and Jaden in third.
Thanks, Rob. Rob loves eggnog. It's like my favorite part of the Christmas season is eggnog.
True story. Now this one may be really hard if no one has any young kids that they've had to do this for.
You know what? I feel like most everybody is either got kids or grandkids and are familiar with the...
Yeah. Brian and I had an elf in the shelf for ourselves. We this year, we
Gave
lent
it to one of the grandkids.
Jeffy to one of the grandkids. However, we used to have so much fun with Jeffy.
We had more fun with Jeffy after the kids left the house than we did when the kids were at home. And we had a niece that would come to visit us one evening. Well, she actually, Christmas time, she came almost every night.
So that
because
she
she
could-
wanted to try to find him and
Yep.
what he was doing. And she was an adult niece.
Yeah. Okay, Troy's
Steven.
still in first, Charles in second, and Jaden in third. On to what I believe is question number 7. That's a little bit true, Stephen, especially if you're getting homework done. That's why Brian said it was more fun after the kids grew up, because you were so busy doing everything else, and then you just wanted to go to bed, and all of a sudden, oh shoot, the elf hasn't moved yet.
Yeah. And there were lots of times the elf would move. Like when I worked days, I would leave the house at 4 o'clock, 20 after 4 in the morning. So there were a lot of mornings that I moved the elf before I left the house, because it just didn't happen at night. Chill Will, that's a pretty good price on that bottle. $69.99.
Troy is keeping the lead, Charles in second, and Jaden in third.
Troy missed the bonus entry by 10 points.
He did.
Might as well keep going now, Troy.
He's going to keep going.
It's a good thing these are multiple choice questions, because there's no telling what kind of answers you get to this.
That's why the Family Feud that Life from the Patio was playing earlier was hilarious. You guys had me rolling.
Mr. Ritchie. Well, I mean, if you've got everybody at your house programmed that the elf doesn't move, then good for you, man. Good for you.
We just ruined Mr. Ritchie's Christmas.
I feel like
We are
he
so
was
sorry.
feeling accomplished when he got the elf out and set it somewhere. He's like,
We're so sorry, Miss Lori J, that we ruined it.
He probably cheers the elf. It's a Merry Christmas, little guy.
Oh, shoot. Troy keeping that lead, Charles in second, and Jaden in third. All kinds of people tied for fourth. That I have not seen that. I'm assuming it's Snoop Dogg. I'll have to see if I can.
There's some funny ones out there. There's one where there's a girl hanging on a door. There's all kind of them out there.
It's funny. So, Joe B, did you see the one where the elf is taped to the water dispenser? Oh. I used to take pictures of I don't have it, it's been so long ago when we lived at our old house, we like tried to take little pictures and selfies with the elf all the time.
We were
Little
ate up.
things. We were. The kids were gone. It was just us. We were having fun with it.
In fact, when the kids would come and they would see the elf, they'd be like, really? Really? There's nobody here. Yeah, there is.
Troy keeping that lead. Charles in second. Wilmington Piper jumping up to third.
Rob, we need a Tigger on a jigger.
All right, I'm thinking this is the last question, but I'm not confident, but I'm thinking it is. I'm not doing very well at keeping my little number dashes. And since I didn't write the questions, I can't check them off as we go.
Nope.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Fishing in the aquarium. I think my favorite one that cracked Brian up, I had mine sitting in a wine glass with the little, they're not Hershey Kisses, the chocolate chips.
Yeah.
He was taking a dump in the wine glass.
There was lots of times he was like hugging a wine bottle, or I think we had
drinking a little airplane bottle.
We had him zip lining
Oh,
from the
yeah, zip
chandelier
lining.
over the dining room table one time.
He got into all kinds of
That elf
trouble.
got around. He had a good life.
He did. He was snuggled up to Mrs. Snowman one night.
Dirty little elf.
Here we go. And the winner is Troy. Great job. Congratulations.
T, I just saw your comment.
Troy, I will get that gift card emailed out to you right after the live ends this evening, or maybe give me maybe 10 minutes, but I'll get it out there, I promise you. I'm going to switch back over. Let Brian entertain you guys.
So, Shona, I don't know if anybody noticed this week, Shona put out on the community tab on the homepage of the channel and also on our Patreon page. People have asked for some Cask 529 swag. And so she put together a little deal from where we get our shirts made. And I think there's polo shirts available. There are t-shirts available. And there are hoodies available. And I believe that was it, right?
Yep, and we've got several orders so far. So if you want any of those items, again, out there on the Patreon page, and I need the orders by the 20th. I wrote it down somewhere. I'll be placing the orders on the 21st.
So if you're interested in any of that, I just want everybody to know it's available.
Yep.
Community tab on the homepage of the channel on YouTube. Or if you follow us, either the Cask 529 Facebook page or my personal page, I posted the links out there. Not links, I'm sorry, I apologize. It's just simply a posting.
Yep.
We're not that advanced to
We're
where
not.
we don't have a storefront, we don't have an online store yet. So basically you'll just look at what's available. If you're interested, let us know what color, what size, and the order you said goes in. I know it's online when that is.
I'm going to put it in on the 21st.
21st. So we'll have to have that stuff by the 20th, midnight.
I will just say Wilmington Piper had a 533 and John had a 527. So close to the 529, but it's not there. Sorry, guys. Almost. You almost got there. And yes.
Keith accidentally touched the elf's hand in front of his daughter. She had a stroke.
I bet she did. I bet she did.
I hope everything's okay now, Keith. I hope you got that smoothed over.
Rick said Mary was making him choose the wrong answers. Brian does that a lot to me when I am playing Bourbon and Balls trivia because they do a lot of sports and I really don't watch sports much anymore. And he'll be like, oh, it's this. And I'm like, Wilmington Piper, yes, you got 2 teas ordered. I have those on my list. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so Shauna will do that. Maybe we'll get more advanced with it. But we'll do that again if it's, you know.
Yep. In the
if
spring
it's-
sometime.
Yeah, if it's a big enough demand, and if people are asking, we'll do it again. Maybe we'll add some stuff, I don't know.
I will tell you guys, as soon as the live is over, one, I will send out our winners Amazon cards that will go to Jaden and to Troy. I will also get the scores out there so everybody knows how many entries they have so far for the grand prize drawing at the end of the month. I will put that out on the community page. I will also get it in the patron page, and I'll try to get it in the Discord too. Put it in all three places. Everybody has.
We're slowly working on trying to grow the Discord. It's a struggle. There's so many different points to go and spend time. It's hard to keep them all going. It really is, with everything else going on. So congrats to Jaden and Troy.
Yep.
I know I congratulated Jaden last round. Troy, I hadn't congratulated you yet, but congratulations on your $10 gift card, right?
Yes,
For
Amazon. Mm-hmm. Keith said that was 18 years ago, fortunately. Good. That means she forgot all about it by
Yeah,
now.
she's over it now and giving her own kids strokes probably.
And Father Fortenberry, you know what? I was really bad at the Christmas trivia too, because I don't get to watch all the movies and stuff all the time. And I'm not gonna lie, Brian got a 99 out of 10 when he did the Christmas movie trivia.
Say that 3 times. Real
I
fast.
did not. I only got like a 50% because I got several of them wrong.
Rick, Rick already had his class, right?
Yep. So
So
Rick,
you've got, go ahead.
to our patrons, I shipped out the ornaments this week. The CASK 5.2, the paid patrons, the CASK 529 ornaments were shipped out this week. Some people that had just recently they'll have some challenge coins in there. Also, we had 5 people that hit their 4-month anniversary. And so glasses, and I know Wilmington Piper, he got a glass and a flask because he's in the higher level. So we got all that stuff shipped out this week. And I didn't realize that we sent tracking information. Maybe you did.
Apparently it did.
It's all being mailed United States Postal Service. So it's not coming UPS.
Yeah, everything that we shipped is USPS.
Yep.
So, but I took a box
He did.
and I stood there for a long time.
He became really good friends with the little postmaster guy.
Yeah, I know more about that guy than I cared to know.
Tom Morrow, cheers.
Cheers, Tom. Thanks for joining us tonight,
I
sir.
sent Tom a picture earlier via email because I told you guys all we were getting ready tomorrow night for our whiskey event. And we're doing Limestone Farms. We're doing all 5 bottles of the Limestone Farms. And Tom was nice enough back when he sent us the samples to also send us like a PDF file of marketing and stuff. So I have it ready to play on the TVs down here for everybody in the tasting sheets. It's going to be a fun event. And I hope everybody enjoys the Limestone Farms as much as we did because it's excellent.
I hope they do too. And if they don't, we'll have gathering ports. They can just pour the rest of their sample in and we'll keep them.
Yeah.
The joke went right over Sean's head.
I was thinking about that and I'm like, well, maybe.
Joe, I do not use pirate ship. I'm familiar only in the fact that I know it exists. I've heard other channels talking about it. Up till this point, we haven't done a lot of shipping, but it is starting to grow.
Yeah.
As our Patreon community grows, our shipping is growing. So that's something I'm going to have to check into.
And we definitely will need to. And I know Charlie from Bourbon and Balls gave me that information as well a little while ago. So definitely need to check out the pirate ship to get that going. And Jaden loves getting goodies in the mail. I love getting goodies in the mail too. Speaking of goodies in the mail, I'm going to throw out a plug. And Wilmington Piper, you are a administrator, so you can put a link in there. I will tell you, Wilmington Piper shared his wife's Etsy page with me this week, or last week it was, and she makes some of the coolest little handbags, like little clutch-like things or pouches to go in your purse, whatever, to carry your cosmetics. And I know there's a lot of guys on here, but women love gifts too, your wives, your girlfriends, whatever. They are so well made, such high quality, and you're not going to be disappointed. They ship quickly because I believe what she has on her Etsy page, she has already made and in the shop, so she can ship them quickly. If anybody's interested, I'm hoping that Wilmington will post a link in there. Please check it out. Give her some love. She just started this Etsy page, and so I know that she would love the support from our community.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, I'm obviously not a purse guy, but the quality on this thing, Shauna had me open it for her while she was fixing dinner when it came the other night. It was incredible. And the marketing that she's put into it, it's going to go places. She's doing a great thing there.
It's truly awesome. And I instantly went and ordered more because I'm like, oh my goodness, these are going to make great gifts for some of my girlfriends, so I can't wait to give them to them.
Candy, that would be great if you'd be willing to spend a few minutes with me on Sunday and talk pirate ship, so we can get a little bit of an understanding about that. Tom Morrow says he shipped roughly 120 sample packages, and he only uses pirate ship.
Cool, good to know.
Back here, I don't remember who posted it. Might have been Wilmington. Limestone Farms private stock is their favorite. That thing, that sample was incredible. Like, I feel like Shauna and I were falling in love with the line as we were going through the lineup, because we started at one end and worked our way up in price. And by the time we got to the private stock, oh my God, we knew that we had to get that line up for a whiskey night.
Oh, Rick's got it down there for us.
Yeah, Rick's
too.
got a link in there. Thank you, Rick.
I don't see
Yeah, it was Wilmington.
Wilmington get the link in there. So I'm trying to find the link real quick, just in case anybody's interested.
I'm seeing that
1 second.
everybody, it looks like that ships anything, ships with pirate ship.
Yeah, it sounds that way. We're going to definitely have to check that out. Here we go.
Yeah, because prior to in the last month or so, our shipping, we did ship, but it was a package here, a package there, maybe a couple packages. It wasn't a big deal, but I'll tell you, the other day when I went to the post office.
It was kind of a big deal.
Wow.
It was all good though. You know what? It's fun. And I had a blast making those ornaments for everybody. Good mind control.
Yeah, and it's kind of that's wood stuff is kind of our thing. So Shauna loves using the laser and designing that kind of stuff. And that ornament was actually a result of what I wanted on my Advent box.
It was.
So,
absolutely. Now I just got to find a new one for next year.
well, it's not this year yet, so we got to be able to find something
Oh, I will.
in the next 12 months.
All right, guys. I think that is all we have. I will get those gift cards emailed out. I'll get all the scores posted and on all the different channels. That way everybody will know where they stand for the end of the month.
Thank you all for joining us.
Yes.
As always, every Wednesday night, we couldn't ask for a better group of people
We couldn't. You guys
to
are
hang
great.
out with.
Thank you.
So until next time, everybody, enjoy the rest of, or the next 7 days worth of your Advent boxes.
Yeah.
And be safe.
Next 7 days? It's only the 11th. They got like 13 more days.
We'll see them in 7.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I said,
Sorry.
until next time,
Okay.
enjoy the next. Somebody help her catch up.
Throw me a ketchup packet.
All right, guys. Until next time, be safe, everybody, and we'll see you probably next Wednesday.
We will. Thank you, guys.